Have you ever thought that an ordinary coin sitting in your wallet could actually be a hidden treasure? Coins that pass through countless hands over the years without anyone realizing that during the minting process, small silent mistakes were made, mistakes that collectors today value like gold. In the past, people spent these coins as simple, everyday money. In the present, experts place those same coins under magnifiers and carefully examine them, valuing them at hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars. And in the future, the coin sitting in your pocket right now might be part of that list. Welcome to Rare Coins Treasures, where we uncover the hidden secrets inside everyday coins. In today's video, we are going to explore 3 American coins that look completely normal, but if you learn how to identify them, you might be able to pull a small fortune straight out of your pocket. Make sure you watch this video until the end because with each coin, I will show you exactly what experts look for. If you are interested in rare coins, mint errors, and hidden value, like this video, comment below which coin you have, and subscribe to Rare Coins Treasures so you never miss valuable coin information. Now let's begin and reveal the dates. The first coin we are going to explore is the 1951 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark, often referred to as the Denver Wheat penny. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another ordinary penny from the 1950s. Many people have these coins lying around in jars, old wallets, or coin collections inherited from relatives, but the truth is that this seemingly simple penny holds hidden value for collectors, especially those who know exactly what to look for. This coin was minted at the United States Mint in Denver, which is indicated by the small d under the date. The D is subtle but extremely important because it tells collectors which mint produced the coin. On the reverse side, the coin features 2 stylized wheat stalks along the edges, giving it the nickname Wheat Penny. This design was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and continued to be used until 1958. Today, wheat pennies are among the most iconic and sought-after series of early 20th century American coins. At first glance, the 1951 D penny looks like any other worn copper coin from the era. But for collectors, the real magic lies in examining the coin closely under magnification. Experts analyze the strike, the details of Lincoln's portrait, the wheat stalks, and the crispness of the date and letters to determine the coin's condition and potential value. Strike quality and design details. Strike quality is one of the most important factors when evaluating a wheat penny. A well-struck coin shows crisp details in Lincoln's hair, beard, and facial features. The lettering and numbers on the obverse should be sharp and fully defined. On the reverse, the wheat stalks should have clean, distinct lines that extend from top to bottom without appearing flattened or worn. Coins with strong strikes are highly prized because they indicate that the coin was struck properly at the mint and has survived circulation relatively intact. Some 1951 D pennies were struck less perfectly than others, leading to what collectors call weak strikes. These coins may still have value, but typically not as much as their well-struck counterparts. Mint errors and variations. Where the 1951 D really becomes interesting is in the presence of mint errors and variations. These small anomalies, often unnoticed by casual observers, can dramatically increase the coin's value. Die cracks. These appear as fine raised lines on the coin and occur when the die used to strike the coin begins to crack. Each die crack is unique, and certain patterns are more desirable to collectors. Off-center strikes. Some coins may be struck slightly off-center, where the design does not line up perfectly with the edges. Even a small shift can make the coin a collectible. Double die errors, DDE on some 1951 D pennies, the date or lettering appears doubled due to the die being struck twice. These coins are rare and highly sought after. Repunched mint marks, RPM. Occasionally, the D mint mark itself may appear slightly doubled or misaligned because the die was repunched. Coins with clear RPMs can command premium prices among collectors. Condition and grading. The condition or grade of the coin is another critical factor in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state MS70. The grading considers the coin's wear, luster, scratches, and overall preservation. Circulated coins. Most 1951 D pennies found today are circulated and may show wear on Lincoln's cheek, hair, and coat. They are less valuable than uncirculated coins but can still have collector appeal if they display interesting mint errors. Uncirculated coins. These are coins that have never been in general circulation and retain their original luster. An uncirculated 1951 D wheat penny in excellent condition can be worth several times more than its face value. Almost uncirculated AU coins in AU condition show only minor wear on the highest points and retain most of their original detail. These coins are highly collectible and often sought after by serious collectors. It's important to note that cleaning coins, even with the best intentions, can significantly reduce their value. Harsh cleaning can scratch or damage the original surface, making even a rare error less desirable. Collectors prefer coins in their natural, untouched state. Historical context and popularity. The 1951 D Wheat penny is not only valuable due to its design and potential errors but also holds historical significance. Produced in the post-World War II era, these pennies circulated widely during a time when the American economy was expanding and everyday life was gradually returning to normal. They are small artifacts of American history, reflecting both the artistry and minting technology of the early 1950s. Because the Wheat penny series was discontinued in 1958, collectors now view the 1951 D as one of the later issues in a classic series. Its combination of accessibility, history, and potential for mint errors makes it a favorite for both beginner and advanced collectors. Value potential. The value of a 1951 D Wheat penny can vary widely depending on its condition and any errors it may have. Common circulated coins, typically worth a few cents to $1. Better condition circulated coins can be valued at $5 to $10. Uncirculated coins or coins with errors may range from $20 to several $100s. Rare double die or die crack errors can even fetch higher prices at auctions. Finding a 1951 D Wheat penny in good condition, especially one with a noticeable mint error, can feel like discovering a hidden treasure. Even ordinary circulated examples are valuable for their historical significance and as an entry point for anyone beginning a coin collection. Tips for collectors. Examine the date and mint mark. Always look closely at the date and the small d under it. Variations or doubling can be significant. Check the reverse design. Look at the wheat stalks for sharp lines and any irregularities. Handle carefully. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin to maintain its natural condition. Use magnification. A simple magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can reveal small errors invisible to the naked eye. Research values. Use trusted coin guides or websites to compare similar coins and understand market values. In conclusion, if you ever come across a 1951 penny with a D mint mark and the classic wheat design on the reverse, take a closer look. It may seem like a simple penny at first, but it could be a small piece of American history and a potentially valuable addition to your collection. Even if it isn't rare or error-struck, it is a coin with a story, linking the present day to a period of American history over 70 years ago. The next coin we are going to explore is the 1988 Washington quarter with a P mint mark, produced at the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another ordinary quarter from the late 1980s. Many people have these quarters sitting in their wallets, coin jars, piggy banks, or old collections inherited from relatives. To the casual observer, it looks like an everyday coin with no particular significance. However, for collectors and numismatists, even coins as modern as the 1988 P quarter can hold interesting historical value and, in certain cases, substantial collectible value. The P mint mark, located just to the right of George Washington's bust on the obverse side, identifies the coin as having been struck at the United States Mint facility in Philadelphia. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, which has been a staple of the quarter since 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of Washington's birth. The reverse features the classic eagle design, with outstretched wings perched above a bundle of arrows, flanked by olive branches, a design that remained in use until the 50-state quarters program began in 1999. This makes the 1988 P a representative example of late 20th century U.S. coinage, combining traditional design with modern minting techniques. Strike quality and design analysis. Collectors immediately pay attention to the strike quality. A strong strike is an indicator that the coin was struck with proper force and precision at the mint. On a well-struck 1988 P quarter, you should notice crisp details in Washington's hair, coat, and facial features. Clearly defined lettering on the obverse, including the words Liberty and In God We Trust. Sharp edges and feathers on the eagle, with clear separation of the arrows and olive branches. Coins that retain their original definition and sharpness are generally more desirable, as they indicate minimal circulation and handling. Weak strikes, where details appear flat or partially missing, are less valuable, though they may still hold interest for collectors looking for variations or errors. Mint errors and collectible variations. Even modern coins like the 1988 P can exhibit mint errors that increase their collectible value. These anomalies are typically subtle but highly sought after. Die cracks, fine raised lines appearing on the coin due to a cracked die. Each die crack is unique and can range from tiny hairline marks to more pronounced lines visible without magnification. Off-center strikes, coins in which the design is slightly shifted from the center. Even a small misalignment can make a quarter collectible. Double die errors. Some quarters may display doubled lettering or date impressions caused by a die being struck twice. Double die errors are rare and prized by collectors. Repunched mint marks, RPMs. Occasionally, the P mint mark itself may appear doubled or slightly misaligned due to being repunched during production. These subtle variations are often invisible to the untrained eye but are highly collectible. It's important to note that errors are graded not only by type but by their clarity and visibility. For example, a faint die crack may add only modest value, while a prominent double die error can turn an otherwise ordinary 1988 P quarter into a highly sought-after collectible. Condition and grading. The condition or grade of the coin is one of the most important factors affecting its value. Coins are evaluated on a scale ranging from poor P1 to mint state MS70. When grading a 1988 P quarter, collectors focus on several aspects. Circulated coins. Most quarters found today have been in circulation and may show wear on Washington's cheek, hair, and the eagle's feathers. Circulated coins are generally valued close to face value unless they have mint errors. Almost uncirculated coins with minimal wear on the highest points, retaining most of their original luster, are highly collectible and command higher prices. Uncirculated coins, MS60 to MS70. These coins have no signs of circulation. They retain their original mint luster, sharp details, and smooth surfaces. A high-grade uncirculated 1988 P quarter can be worth significantly more than face value, especially if it features any minting anomaly. Collectors also pay attention to toning, or the natural color change that occurs over time. A well-toned coin with attractive golden or reddish hues is often more desirable than a coin that looks artificially shiny or cleaned. Historical and numismatic context. The 1988 P Washington quarter was produced during a period of stable U.S. coin design and high-quality minting. It represents the final decade before the U.S. Mint launched the 50-state quarters program in 1999, which dramatically increased interest in modern quarters. Because the design had remained consistent for decades, collectors today view 1988 P quarters as part of the last era of the classic Washington quarter series. This coin also reflects the minting technology of the late 20th century. While production methods have become highly automated, certain anomalies like die cracks, repunched mint marks, and double die errors still occurred, making each coin unique in subtle ways. Collectors often enjoy hunting for these variations, as even modern quarters can reveal surprises under careful examination. Tips for collectors. If you have a 1988 P Washington quarter, here are some steps to maximize its value and appreciation. Examine the mint mark and date. Look closely at the small p and the date. Variations like doubling or misalignment can increase value. Check the reverse design. Look at the eagle, arrows, and olive branches for unusual features or die cracks. Assess the strike quality. Strongly struck coins with sharp details are more desirable. Handle with care. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can damage the surface and reduce collector value. Proper storage. Use coin holders, flips, or albums to protect your coin from scratches, moisture, and environmental damage. Use magnification. A loupe or magnifying glass helps reveal subtle mint errors invisible to the naked eye. Research values. Consult coin guides, price catalogs, or auction results to compare similar coins and understand market value. Value potential. The value of a 1988 P quarter depends on condition, rarity, and any minting anomalies. Common circulated coins, typically valued at face value or slightly above. Better condition circulated coins can be worth $1 to $3 depending on wear. Uncirculated coins, $5 to $15 or more for well-preserved examples. Coins with mint errors, depending on the type and visibility, can reach $20, $50, or higher. Prominent double die errors or clear repunched mint marks are especially prized. Conclusion. While the 1988 P Washington quarter may initially appear to be a common, everyday coin, it holds hidden potential for collectors. Its strike quality, condition, mint errors, and historical significance all contribute to its value. Even if it is a standard circulated coin, it represents a piece of late 20th century American numismatic history. The final coin we are going to explore in today's video is the 1937 Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel or simply the Buffalo nickel. At first glance, this coin might look like just another old nickel, easily overlooked in drawers, piggy banks, or old collections. But for collectors, the 1937 Buffalo nickel is a fascinating and historic piece of American coinage that can carry both historical significance and collectible value, depending on its condition and rarity. Historical background. The Buffalo nickel was first introduced in 1913 by the United States Mint to replace the Liberty head nickel. Designed by James Earl Fraser, it features a striking and iconic design. The obverse depicts the profile of a Native American chief, while the reverse features a detailed American bison, or buffalo, standing on a mound. By 1937, The Buffalo nickel was nearing the end of its production run, as the series continued until 1938 before being replaced by the Jefferson nickel in 1938. Because of its long history and intricate design, the Buffalo nickel is considered one of the most beautiful and collectible coins in American history. Obverse design and features. On the obverse, collectors look for the finely detailed profile of the Native American chief. Fraser combined the facial features of multiple Native American leaders to create this realistic and powerful portrait. When examining a 1937 Buffalo nickel, the sharpness of the facial details, such as the cheekbones, nose, lips, and hair, is critical in assessing the coin's quality. Coins with clear and crisp details are highly prized, while worn coins with flattened features are considered more common and less valuable. The obverse also includes the word Liberty, usually located near the edge of the coin. On some 1937 nickels, this lettering may be partially worn or even faint, affecting the coin's grade. Reverse design and features. The reverse showcases the iconic American bison standing on a mound. Experts examine the muscle definition, fur texture, and horn detail of the buffalo to determine the coin's condition. One of the most sought-after aspects of buffalo nickels is the clarity of the buffalo's shoulder and tail. Coins that preserve this level of detail are rare, especially since nickels were heavily circulated. Certain 1937 Buffalo nickels were minted in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark, so checking the mint mark is crucial for identifying the coin. Each mint produced slightly different quantities, and the Denver and San Francisco examples are generally rarer than the Philadelphia coins, adding to their collectible value. Mint errors and varieties. Buffalo nickels are well known for their interesting mint errors, which make some coins exceptionally valuable to collectors. Common errors and varieties found in 1937 nickels include: three-legged buffalo. One of the most famous errors in 1937 nickels occurred when overpolishing of the die caused one of the buffalo's legs to disappear. The three-legged buffalo is extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Double die errors. Some 1937 nickels show doubling on the date, lettering, or even parts of the buffalo. These coins are rare and command premium prices. Die cracks and cuds. Like other coins, small die cracks or cuds, raised lumps caused by die chips, may appear on 1937 nickels, increasing interest among collectors. Condition and grading. The condition or grade of a 1937 Buffalo nickel is critical in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state MS70. Key factors include: obverse detail, how clearly the Native American portrait is preserved. Reverse detail, sharpness of the buffalo's features, including legs, tail, and horns. Wear and tear. Circulated coins may show smoothing on high points, while uncirculated coins retain their original luster and detail. Surface quality. Scratches, corrosion, or cleaning can lower the value of even rare nickels. High-grade uncirculated 1937 Buffalo nickels, especially those with interesting mint errors, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. Even circulated examples are desirable due to their historical significance and classic design. Historical significance and collector appeal. The 1937 Buffalo nickel represents an era of American coin design that emphasized artistry, realism, and a celebration of native culture and wildlife. Collectors value these coins not only for their potential monetary worth but also as pieces of American history. Owning a 1937 Buffalo nickel connects you to the early 20th century, a period of profound change and growth in the United States. Buffalo nickels are especially popular among collectors of pre-1950 U.S. coins. The intricate design, combined with the potential for rare minting errors, makes the 1937 issue particularly appealing. Coins with strong details, clear dates, and interesting anomalies are highly sought after in the numismatic market. Tips for collectors. If you come across a 1937 Buffalo nickel, here are some key steps to evaluate its value and potential. Check the mint mark. Look carefully near the reverse for a small D, Denver or S, San Francisco mint mark. Philadelphia coins do not have a mint mark. Examine key features. On the obverse, check the Native American portrait for detail. On the reverse, examine the buffalo's legs, tail, and fur for sharpness. Look for errors. Rare errors like the three-legged buffalo, double die cracks, or cuds can dramatically increase value. Assess condition. Coins with original luster, minimal wear, and clear details are far more valuable than heavily worn coins. Handle carefully. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as this can damage the surface and reduce value. Use coin holders or flips to protect the nickel. Research market value. Use coin guides, auction results, and collector forums to compare similar 1937 Buffalo nickels and understand potential value. Value potential. The value of a 1937 Buffalo nickel can vary widely depending on condition, mint mark, and any errors. Circulated common coins, often worth $1 to $5. Better condition circulated coins can fetch $10 to $50. Uncirculated coins, depending on grade, $50 to $200 or more. Error coins, three-legged buffalo, double die, etc. These can command hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Conclusion. The 1937 Buffalo nickel may appear at first glance to be just another old 5-cent coin, but it is a piece of American history and artistry. With careful observation, collectors can uncover subtle mint errors, appreciate the beauty of the design, and even find coins with significant value. Whether you find a common Philadelphia example or a rare three-legged buffalo from Denver or San Francisco, the 1937 Buffalo nickel reminds us that sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary stories and treasures.